promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver.
I used to fight on this side either. I gotta change that. Yeah, you probably gonna get me, yo, because I don't fight on this side. They don't feel like fighting on this side.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. It is a sunny and hot day, and no, we're not inside. No air conditioning or air con, as they say in the UK.
But Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fight that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fight.
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
I gotta see if I can pick what side I fight on. This.
Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They both want the knockout. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Left hook just missed. Beautiful counter punch.
Hey, I think it's my first time fighting for this side. I gotta
fight that match. There's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. The straight right just misses. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Both of these fighters have had to hold that thought. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. How are they still standing?
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Throws the jab but does not score. Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Only catching air with that hook. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The big shot rattles his cage. Connor Benn right now. Will he go down? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. On to the 5th we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. Yes, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Threw the uppercut but did not score. Nice counter. That jab doesn't score. Good one. And Benn just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Down goes Benn. motion.
You're right, Todd. What a
1, 2, 3.
Let's start the 6th. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Catch and shoot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Trying for a knockout. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Insane action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Round 7, here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down. I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Right hook just missed. That uppercut misses. Punch is beginning to take its toll. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read. Hold it right there! And that big shot just rattled his cage. Benn has no idea where he is right now. Let's talk about Benn. Round 8, and we're off again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Nobody home with that hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. They'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. These scorecards were all over the place, but in the end, I think the right athlete won.
Split decision. I've enjoyed that. I actually forgot the rounds rolled by. The rounds were that close. They flew by. But what excitement. I could watch another 15 rounds of that.
That was tough, yo, and I hate fighting from that side. I've never fought on that side of the ring before. I hated it. I hate fighting from the side. That was a good fight, though. I hit him more times than he hit me. So he hit me 13 times in the first, 18 times in the second, and that is with me, you know what I'm saying, fighting on the wrong side of the ring. So he didn't work his jab, man. All he did was hooks. Yo, you gotta work that jab, yo. He literally, that can't be right. He didn't know jabs in the whole match. Just power punches, uppercuts, and hooks.